Mind y'all's business.
Oh! Thank you for telling me. I now know exactly who I'm singing to.
My jaw, thank you for letting me know. I currently know precisely who I'm singing to, man, was just about fun. And simply getting a charge out of you realize that second. And not missing it, I realize that you have a standing you've been doing this client, so Usher, as of late dug into his now popular experience with Keke Palmer, which had the web humming. It's great, however, it's great you understand what it keeps connections. Live, you understand what I'm talking about. You've got to do your part. You have any idea about what I'm talking about, do your part. Applause. Music Spella, everything began at one of his Vegas shows in July, where things took an unforeseen go. Yet presently the two of them are playing the koi game. We as a whole together, you realize I will remove a page from my young lady past Facebook, mind your music. Applause. Music business, when gotten some information about it, Usher eased up the temperament, saying I'm not missteal your young lady, you understand what I'm talking about, that is three-pointer tunes. I'm the person that tells you don't leave your young lady around me, Master Elro. The visitor have additionally dug into the point, asking assuming attendant felt remorseful about the consideration the episode gathered. Usher quickly answered, testing the idea of culpability, expressing what might the responsibility be, that I truly had an extraordinary show. It was fun. The thought was to carry great regard for it, honest goal and consideration. I feel that we live in a hair-raising time. In an astonishing update, the OMG sensation worked up some better time during his Paris residency. On the principal evening of the residency, September 25th, attendant imparted an entertaining second to b-ball legend Dwen Swim entertaining Swim significant other Gabriel association, and afterward divertingly pulling back, saying, "Oh, we should stop, we should not get out of hand. I ain't insane." Changing gears, the dramatization went on with Keke Palmer and her accomplice Darius Jackson. Darius, who was likewise the dad of Keke's kid, created a ruckus last month by censuring Keke's outfit at an attendant show. Keke answered by offering an enabling video to their kid, and later delivered stock, transforming Darius' pessimistic way of behaving into a good message. The couple unfollowed each other via virtual entertainment, indicating relationship inconveniences. Anyway, they are zeroing in on co-nurturing and making it work, demonstrating that being great guardians doesn't generally mean sharing a family. Yet Darius' concerns to the side attendant isn't precisely a wad of daylight. When a craftsman drops a collection named admissions, you can wager there's a closet concealing a couple of skeletons. Usher, the melodic maestro, we as a whole furrow to could appear to be a little obscure of late attendant's affection life, endured a shot with his separation from attention sensation Rosanda Chilla Thomas. The apparently wonderful pair had a significant run-in, as uncovered by Thomas herself on Atlanta's Q100's The Burt Show. She spilled the tea, guaranteeing Usher did a definitive no-woof. Usher's 2004 collection admissions filled gossipy tidbits about his treachery, leaving fans estimating on the off chance that his tunes were an admission in themselves. Post his split with Thomas, Usher sealed the deal with Beautician Cap, a cultivate anyway conjugal ecstasy, went bad, prompting a separation recording to exacerbate the situation. Encourage confronted a dangerous well-being alarm because of a response during Lippo's pull. Usher's choice to petition for legal separation soon after the horrendous occurrence left many scrutinizing his activities. Something to remember: empathy before contracts. Usher, the dramatization didn't stop at separate from Usher, and Encourage took part in unlawful back and forth over their kids' care. Usher at first acquired essential guardianship, yet the fights endured. Encourage battled for authority after a close to sad occurrence, including their child blaming Usher for being a non-attendant dad who focused on parties over nurturing. Disclosures in the court heightened the generally caustic guardianship fight between the previous couple. Hollywood Life detailed that Encourage blamed Usher for being untrustworthy with her previous bridesmaid and the caretaker for their youngsters, Maya Fox Davis, During the interrogation, Cultivate's legal advisor stood up to Usher about the numerous babysitters for their kids, asking whether Davis had surrendered in view of a private inclusion with him. Usher answered with a recognizable demeanor, provoking a quick protest from his legal advisor. Eventually, the court ruled for Usher, conceding him essential authority of the kids anyway. He appeared to communicate regret about the result, as verified by individuals, when he embraced Cultivate and murmured, "I'm sorry," following their detachment. It was obvious that there was pressure. Among Usher and Cultivate separates frequently achieve such strikes, yet Usher made an uncommon stride past the regular post-conjugal disagreement when he showed up on Oprah Winfrey's Oprah's Next Part in 2012. While keeping a cool head and restriction about their excruciating division, he was clear around one thing he considered: encourage liable for the defeat of their relationship. "I truly felt like we were companions," he passed on to Winfrey through ABC News. "She made us foes, such that I would never comprehend." Towards the finish of their marriage, Usher communicated feeling lost and an earnest craving to finish up the relationship. He declared that he didn't undermine her genuinely. "No, I was dependable on a basic level, yet not devoted as far as possible," he expounded. "In any event, having a discussion with one more lady period about issues of your relationship or feelings is, as I would like to think, not dedicated." Did that connote precisely? Well, evidently, he had gotten physically involved with one more lady while wedded, yet solely after their partition. He explained, for somebody who pronounced to be profoundly impacted by the disappointment of his marriage, he appeared to quickly progress into another section. VIP weddings, led in mystery, are a unique case. Yet Usher oversaw only that, as he uncovered on the Ellen DeGeneres show. The vocalist discreetly sealed the deal with effortlessness. Miguel, genuine name Michelle Elegance Harry, in Cuba. In 2015, the inquiry emerges why all the mystery their relationship, or if nothing else, the bits of gossip about it, had been in the public eye starting around 2009, according to the New York Everyday News. So a wedding wasn't precisely unexpected. Maybe it had to do with the dissatisfaction from Usher's family. The New York Day-to-Day News featured that Usher's mom, Janetta Patton, wasn't excited about her child's relationship with Miguel. Allegedly, Miguel assumed a part in dislodging Patton from her administrative situation with Usher, ultimately expecting a similar job. A lot to the consternation of Usher's record mark. Usher's startling non-attendance from the One Love Manchester benefit show pointed toward supporting the casualties of the 2017 Manchester psychological militant assault. At an Ariana Grande show left fans puzzled. Expected to beauty. The occasion, with his presence, Usher's knew, was amazing given his height as a significant star, making him a huge draw for show participants. Making sense of his non-appearance via online entertainment, the vocalist explained, "I would have wanted to be there, yet it was my child's most memorable day at Camp Kudu, one of only a handful of exceptional day camps for youngsters residing with diabetes anyway." It brings up the issue: did anybody in his group consider his earlier responsibilities prior to affirming his investment in One Love? Manchester. Usher's set of experiences is no more abnormal to murmurs of disloyalty, causing one to accept that his subsequent marriage could check a defining moment. Unfortunately, the Talk Factory keeps on stirring reports. Recommends that Usher needed to unexpectedly drop the last leg of his 2012 visit because of supposed inclusion with a reinforcement artist, causing some qualms about the devotion of his subsequent marriage, albeit the authority reason referred to as a physical issue. 3 broken ribs to be accurate hypotheses about his devotion. Persevere reports later arose of Usher's supposed collaborations with a tatted-up magnificence in Hawaii. However, Tattle Cop later exposed any heartfelt inclusion, classifying them as companions. In July 2017, Attendant stood out as truly newsworthy when he confronted a claim for supposedly captivating in relations with a lady. Without revealing his indicated herpes disease, the lady, a VIP beautician, guaranteed she gotten the S from him, regardless of purportedly taking care of her hospital expenses. Usher settled the case, consenting to a substance money-related repayment following the public disclosure of the claim, including the VIP beautician. One more lady approached blaming Usher for presenting her to the herpes infection. Without her insight, this prompted another claim, further ensnaring the artist. The legitimate misfortunes for Usher raised. As extra people employed unmistakable attorney, Lisa Sprout blaming him for neglecting to unveil his supposed herpes determination prior to taking part in exercises. The informers guaranteed extreme profound trouble amp, enhancing the weightiness of the circumstance. The aftermath from the allegations saw Usher's insurance agency move away from him, fighting that he had not disclosed basic well-being data. This fight in court with his protection supplier highlighted the earnestness of the charges and brought up issues about straightforwardness. After some defer, Usher at last tended to the serious claims against him. His reaction caused a stir, as he didn't show up excessively concerned in